Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video on YouTube. This was the most emoted video you guys. In the channel, they build a very affordable budget PC of around 5500 rupees. And that is what I doing exactly in this video. It completely depends on the condition of the product, the current market in your area and also bargaining skills. So depends like that. Let me tell you there one more much different. Video editing, play modern games, I am telling you, now you ask to us bargaining, then only able to good deals and second-hand product. And one more thing, special buying second-hand components, you always have to check the condition and also see their working properly guys. Never buy without checking in their working or not very important thing. Intel Pentium G3240 3MB cache 3.10 GHz 4th generation processor. Second-hand price 750 to 1000 rupees. Depending what type of socket you have on your motherboard, it will determine what processor you can buy. So this you will probably need to consider what CPU you want first, then buy your motherboard. Gigabyte GA-H8 1MS motherboard, RAM type DDR3, Gigabyte 8 series motherboard support 4th generation Intel Core processor, socket type LGA1150. Motherboard second hand price 1500 rupees. When selecting a motherboard, check your CPU's documentation to ensure the board is compatible with your CPU. Sockets vary in order to support different products based on generation, performance and other factors by changing the pin array. The name of the socket comes from the pin array. For example, the LGA1150 socket compatible with the 4th generation processor. HyperX Fury 8GB DDR3 RAM. RAM second hand price 1300 rupees. The minimum RAM to play Battleground Mobile India is 4GB however. WD 215GB hard disk. Second hand price 300. The hard disk is secondary storage device which is designed to store data permanently. Data cable for connecting hard disk to the computer. Motherboard connection cable to storage hardware. Data cable. NVIDIA GeForce GT 710 DDR3 2GB graphics card. Second hand price 1400 rupees. Play modern games with advanced and reliable dedicated graphics. Enjoy faster performance than integrated graphics for a rich and smooth gaming experience. Enter 500 watt SMPSS. New SMPSS price only 400 rupees. Buy computer case at low price. UPS second hand price 750 rupees. Monitor 1500 rupees. Keyboard and mouse. Computer to power cable 1 VGA cable. To access the socket, unclip the handle that runs down the side of the socket and lift it up. This releases the retaining clip for the main cage. Lift the main cage up and out of the way to expose the socket. Be careful not to touch any of the pins inside the socket as bending them will stop the processor from working correctly. Install the processor. The processor has to cut out notches on its side which line up with the ridges in the socket. Line the processor up and sit it gently in the place. If it doesn't sit properly, then you got it the wrong way around. Once you are happy with the processor position, close the drive cage and pull the retaining handle down. This should take a bit of force, but if it feels like there is too much resistance, check that the processor is seated properly. Apply thermal paste into the middle of the processor. Tune the push pins with a flat bladed screwdriver counterclockwise 90 degrees to release them. Pull up the push pin. Insert the fan and find the push pins. Press the push pins in the order shown to secure them. Final step of installing a CPU fan. Plug the CPU fan power connector into the 4-pin CPU fan header on the motherboard. On most motherboards, this header will be located near the CPU socket. Next, install the RAM. Flip open the retaining clip. Note the position of the notches to arrange your RAM memory correctly. Holding your RAM memory as shown in the image below. Apply equal downward pressure on both sides into the DIMM slot. Both the retaining clip will snap into place once the RAM memory has been fully inserted. Installing the motherboard into case. Install the blanking bracket. Screw the motherboard. Install the power supply unit. Screws on 4 corners of SMPSS. Installing the hard disk. Installing the graphics card. Unlock the graphics card slot clip. Push down on the GPU to slide the connector into the slot. Ensure the secure lock clicks into place. Connect the power cable to motherboard. Connect a second power cable to motherboard. Now install SATA power connector. SATA cable for connecting hard disk or SSD to the computer. Motherboard connection cable to storage hardware data cable. Install one side of SATA cable to hard disk and the other end on the motherboard. Connect to front USB and audio are the easy to connect. Installing front panel connector. Hopefully you have good eyes and can read the tiny lettering on both the connectors and the motherboard. Each switch and LED on the front panel has a wire LED attached to it with a connector on its end that must be connected to the appropriate headers on the motherboard. After a final check to ensure there are no loose screws floating around in case and that all cables are clear of any moving parts, it's time to power on your computer. Connect a peripheral device including mouse, monitor, keyboard, speakers, etc. Install Windows and all drives. Thanks for watching. Please like and share and subscribe.